What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about two little things that you can do to be more productive. And this really applies to things that I do that help me be more productive, so I'm hoping that this is going to help you as well, but who knows? Alright, let's get to it. So the first thing is cell phone usage. You should treat your cell phone like a drug, alright? And I'm not saying that something about the cell phone itself or radiation or looking at an electronic screen has a strong drug effect. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you have to be very careful with how you use your cell phone, because your cell phone is effectively a portal to human interaction. And us as humans evolved to be highly affected by interactions with other humans. When you look at somebody and you make eye contact, you receive a part of how they're feeling, their emotions, right? We need socialization. We need to spend time with people in order to kind of progress and feel happy and cheerful and such things, right? So effectively, your phone should be treated as a drug because it is like human contact. Touching your phone in your pocket gives your brain a kind of sense of being near a person. This is going to have a really strong effect on you. And if you are around your phone all day, checking it, looking at it, that is going to have a detrimental effect on you, okay? And at least it does on me. And this is how I handle that, all right? Especially given how much free time I have. It's really not advisable for me personally to be around my phone all the time, because I often find that I'm able to check things so often because of my free time, right? Whereas other people have quite busy lives, so I find myself looking at my phone, there's no notifications, and I feel sad, which is really stupid because I know tons of people and I have a really good support network. So the fact that I feel lonely is just silly. It's just a misdirection. I'm not actually lonely. It's just that I check my phone too much, and then that changes my perception because I think, oh, because I've checked my phone 5 times and there's only been something on it once, that makes me feel lonely. Well, yeah, of course, if I fucking check my phone 5 times in an hour between 10 and 11 a.m. when everybody's at work, of course that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And so I'm going through this phase in my life where I have to look at my habits and these kind of things and tweak things to be more efficient. So regarding cell phone usage, there's a couple rules that I am trying to follow now. So number 1 is when I am at home, I do not have my phone on my person. It is in a specific room charging. And I am completely allowed to go look at the phone and check it, but that's the distinction. I can't subconsciously pull my phone out of my pocket and look at it and check it. I have to actively think, okay, I want to go look at my phone and it's in another room. And I have to leave it there, okay? So that helps me a lot because that inevitably means I'm not around my phone all the time. And that's really helpful. The other thing, the second thing that is super helpful is to make sure that you put your phone in a different room to charge before you go to sleep. It is not healthy to look at your phone before you go to bed. Your phone stimulates you, it wakes you up, and it increases the chance that you're not going to sleep when you want to, because maybe somebody's going to message you or reach out, and you could just deal with that later when you plan, when you anticipate to use your phone, right? So make sure it's charging in another room. That's a big, big one. And then the other thing is to not look at it as soon as you wake up. I think that it's really important to have like 30 minutes or an hour when you wake up where you don't interact with your phone. What a lot of people do, myself and a lot of my friends included, is we wake up and immediately just boom, look at the phone, Facebook, whatever. But that's not doing anything. It's not really helping. And it's important that you control your phone usage. Otherwise, your phone usage is going to control you. And again, it's not because there's like some crazy radiation or that like looking at a screen is just horrible for you or anything like that. It's because you are human. And social interactions have a very, very strong effect on you. Your phone is a portal for social interaction. It's not the phone itself. It's not the fact that it's an electronic device. It's not the fact that it's a screen and the light is stimulating you, because that's true to a point. The greatest stimulation from a phone comes from the fact that you can use it to communicate with other people. So over time, your body is going to learn to treat your phone almost like another person. If you've ever noticed, if you are holding your phone, even if it's in your pocket, like you got your phone in your pocket and your hands there touching it, it's different. Your brain treats that differently than if it was just some object in your pocket, because you're not holding onto the object as if it's like a wallet, right? This is just a thing in my pocket. But a phone is a portal to human interaction. So holding your phone, it's almost like skin contact with a person. Your brain treats it differently. It treats it more intensely. So it's really, really important that you minimize the amount of time you're spending on your phone unless it's for a specific reason. If you pick up your phone specifically to call somebody or specifically to send a message, that's healthy. If you hear your phone go off and you take it out of your pocket to see what happened, that's reasonably healthy. What's not healthy is checking it over and over again, doing a check loop, right? A lot of us have these check loops where we look at text, we look at WhatsApp, we look at Facebook, we look at Instagram or whatever, and then by the time you get to the end of it, you can just restart the whole cycle. But effectively, what you're doing to yourself is it's like buying a bunch of lottery tickets and not winning any of them. Your brain is going to kind of get depressed over time because you keep being like, oh, interaction, and then there's none. Oh, interaction, and then there's none. And oh, interaction, and then there's a little bit, just enough to keep you hooked. So you gotta be careful. We live in an age where technology has changed everything, and if you don't control it, it is going to control you, because there's a ton of people out there who it's in their best interest to have you milking your phone all the time on it constantly, because they can make money off of you. And they don't care if this is making you less productive. They don't care if it's screwing things up for you a little bit, because they're making money. And Facebook's a good example of this. Like, Facebook is an incredibly powerful tool, yet at the same time, it is a catalyst for depression for a lot of people. Despite the fact that you can use Facebook to network and meet a bunch of people, it ends up making more people than not feel quite depressed and lonely, right? And there's a whole multitude of reasons for that. But essentially, people get in their own way. We get in our own way. And technology makes things so convenient to us that it's even easier to shoot ourselves in the foot and have these habits that are actually to our own detriment, okay? So I strongly, strongly encourage you to do something to limit and control your cell phone usage. If you are not doing something to control it or limit it, then it is limiting you. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!